Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have the final round, the 5th round in the YouTube tournament. I'm going up against Daxi, so we'll leave a link to all the competitors in this tournament and definitely go ahead and check out his view on the battles. But either way, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We had a great lead. We had Stunfisk into Noctowl. He switches into Frostlass. I'm going to go ahead and go into Scrafty. I do shield that, and I actually bait here. Perhaps a mistake? Well, not really a mistake. I mean, the only reason I say that is because he doesn't shield, so he calls that. So it would have been nice to go for the foul play, but unfortunately, I did not. It happens. We're just going to go ahead and go for another power-up punch. So nice call by him. I don't want to give up 2 shields, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. And yes, this is really bad for us because he's not only going to be able to win switch, but he wins shield advantage as well. So great call by Daxi on that one. We're going to bring in Wigglytuff and go for the farm down. I do take this. This is not looking good now. We had a great lead, but unfortunately the Frostlass was just tough. I mean, I don't know. It was just a tough one. Could have went for that foul play, but he called the bait. So well played to him. So we're going to go ahead and try and catch a Sky Attack. Not able to do so. He brings in his Sylveon. So now we're going to just go ahead and go for these Mud Bomb attacks, trying to get some shields. He doesn't shield that, and recognizing that he can take it. So really, really well played by Daxi, no doubt about it. So we're going to go ahead and go for another Mud Bomb right now. He doesn't have to shield that. He does go ahead and shield that, though. And then we're going to go ahead and go for another one, maybe try to get the final shield. I think he lets this one go, though. He does, so he's getting pretty low. He does throw an attack. I'm going to go ahead and shield. At this point, if I put in Wigglytuff, he would have been able to farm me down with Charm. So, like, I had to shield that. But he still has a shield advantage, right? We're going to go ahead and go for Mud Bomb right now. He does not shield that one, and he brings in Noctowl. I bring in Wigglytuff. I try to get to the Ice Beam, but again, he still had a shield. Yeah, we're not going to win this one. Sky Attack will KO the Wigglytuff, and we try to get to a discharge, but we cannot, and that's going to be a good game. So well played to him. Despite the good lead, he's still able to overcome that. So next up, Wigglytuff into Obstagoon. We have a great lead right now, so he's going to switch into Frostlass. I actually took a moment to decide which one to switch into, because I'm like, if I go back into Scrafty, that might be really bad for us, right? Because he could shield the foul play if we go for it. If we bait, he might not shield. So I go into my Empoleon, and we also don't want Empoleon up against that Obstagoon, right, either. So he actually does go ahead and shield, so now I can shield and farm down, which is what I'm going to do, so I can win switch and have the Wigglytuff on the Obstagoon, or the Scrafty on the Obstagoon, both of which are good. So we do go ahead and farm down that Frostlass. He does have a shield advantage, but we do win switch. We know the Obstagoon is coming in, at least that's what we think. So it does come in, so we're going to go ahead and throw this Hydro Cannon right now. This Hydro Cannon is going to connect and do a lot of damage. We're going to switch out into Wigglytuff. He brings in his Sylveon. So we lure out the Sylveon. We still have a Scrafty for that Obstagoon. So we're looking pretty good. Going to go ahead and go for the Play Rough right now. So this Play Rough is going to get the shield, I believe. Yes, it does. Makes sense. So he does farm us down with Charm. But now we can bring in Empoleon right now. We're going to be hit with a Moonblast now. Even though we resist it, it's still going to do a lot. We do survive it. And he's going to be able to actually farm us down before we farm him down. But we only need 1 counter to KO that Sylveon. And now Scrafty against Obstagoon. Scrafty is definitely going to be able to beat Obstagoon at this range. We're going to be hit with this Crush Chop, but that's fine. And we're going to be able to farm down. That's going to be a great game to Daxi. Very well played to him. But we had a great lead and we were able to maintain switch as well that game. Not the first game, but that game. So well played. Let's move on. Empoleon into Sylveon. So we have another great lead. We're winning the leads. So let's see what happens. He switches out into Obstagoon. We're going to go ahead and go into Wigglytuff. This was a mistake. Maybe. I mean, I feel like maybe I should have went into Scrafty because I don't want the Scrafty at all on his Sylveon, whereas Wigglytuff on Sylveon is not that bad, right? So, but Wigglytuff, of course, is still going to be able to win this matchup anyway, and we're going to get low, which is fine. The problem here is Melmetal comes in. So once I saw the Melmetal, I was actually okay with going into the Wigglytuff because then we'll have the Scrafty on the Melmetal. But he's going to get so much energy with that Melmetal. Look at that. He's just going to farm me all the way down. Holy cow. Enough for multiple superpowers. So I'm going to bring in the Scrafty for sure. And he's going to go ahead and go for that superpower. Yep, going to be able to go for that superpower. He's going to go for another one. I think I'll let it go and just save the shields for Empoleon. So Superpower's going to KO, so we have the Empoleon. Here's the problem. He still has 2 shields. He's going to be able to farm us down before we farm him down. I didn't know that was going to happen. And so he saved 2 shields. We're just going to go for the Hydro Cannons. Really no reason to go for them because he still has 2 shields. But we were not going to be able to farm down that Sylveon. I mean, we both actually go down at the same time. So he actually wins that game. So well played to Daxi. We had a really good lead and we were just not able to win that because that Sylveon just does so much. And Empoleon's pretty squishy actually. In the Great League. So we have a really bad lead. We go into Wigglytuff. He brings in Melmetal, unfortunately. So not looking good. If we lose this one, we lose the round. So this is not great. So Wigglytuff will be hit with this Rock Slide. Okay, we're trying to get to a play rough, but unfortunately he throws an attack. I'm going to go ahead and shield this just so I can force a shield with play rough. I mean, I could have let it go, but I'm just going to go ahead and force the shield with play rough. Daxi is playing incredibly well. Huge shout out to him. Because now he's just going to be able to farm up a lot of energy. Going to go ahead and throw this attack. This is going to KO the Wigglytuff. If I shielded, he would have had another one and just KO'd the Wigglytuff. There's no point in shielding. I'm going to bring in the Empoleon. Yeah, I could have brought in Scrafty, but this is just tough. I wanted to get ahead on energy with the Empoleon. So we're going to be able to do that, get ahead on energy, and in comes Frostlass. Buddy has a shield advantage. I was thinking my only hope is to maybe catch a move on Scrafty, so we're going to try and catch an Avalanche. So unfortunately not able to do it. Now he brings in Sylveon, so Sylveon's going to farm me all the way down, which is not great. I'm going to go ahead and throw this Foul Play. So this Foul Play is going to connect, and we're going to bring in Empoleon. I was thinking, you know what, maybe if we farm down, that's what we're going to go for. We do sneak into Waterfall, but I knew he had an attack ready to go on that Frostlass. However, it's not going to matter because we can't farm down. We both go down at the same time. But, you know, he had to move on his Frostlass anyway, I'm pretty sure. And Frostlass would have won CMP. So we're going to lose this round. So, not great, but we're going to go into the final battle. So it's going to be my Charmander versus his Charmander. He switches out in the Melmetal. We bring in my Scrafty. So Scrafty will be hit with the Superpower. I just let it go. Doesn't matter how this game goes. I mean, he won the round anyway, but we're just still going to play it out, of course. And we do go for the Foul Play because if we go for Power Punch, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't KO, whereas Foul Play will KO. So Melmetal goes down. We know the Sylveon is coming in, or at least that's what we think. And yep, Sylveon's coming in. That's totally fine. We'll be able to realign, or not realign, but we'll be able to align the Empoleon on that Sylveon, which is good for us. Even shields as well. We're going to be able to get off this Hydro Cannon. This Hydro Cannon going to be doing a lot of damage, and we do actually pick up a shield. So, do I let this go or do I shield? I think I might shield it because we do take a lot of damage. No, we actually let it go and it's a Side Shock, so good call by me. I'm saving the shields for Wigglytuff, I guess. We do have an attack ready to go. It's going to be Frostlass. So I could go ahead and throw this Hydro Cannon and then switch into Wigglytuff. And win this game because I still have 2 shields. So I'm going to be able to win this, and we do lose to Daxi. He wins 3-2, so GG's to him. So overall, what did I think of the tournament? Well, first of all, I had a great time, so shout out to all the competitors in this tournament, and I can't wait for another tournament. Hopefully we do another one soon. But I will say I definitely do need practice when it comes to Show 6 Pick 3 because I really don't have I'm really not that good at it. I'm better at the blind format in my opinion. So you know, I definitely need to practice more. That's why I hope we do more of these tournaments. But that's on me, obviously. You know, I don't play Sylph much anymore, so I definitely need to learn that. I also need to play more draft tournaments because I need to learn how to choose my Pokemon a little bit better. I don't feel like my team was the best team in this. But again, all that is on me, and obviously, you know, we could only learn from this, right? But either way, so we ended up winning 2 rounds and losing 3 in this tournament. So again, that's okay. A little warm-up tournament, we'll get him next time. So great game to Daxi. Huge shout out. I'm a huge fan of his content and all the other amazing creators. Again, links in the description down below. I'm not sure who's in the lead to win this tournament. I think Daxi might be shoutcasting the finals whenever the finals happen, semifinals. I'm not really too sure, but stay tuned for that. But either way, again, shout out to Daxi and the rest of the competitors in this tournament. And, you know, we'll just improve moving forward. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.